Hi, my name is Joe Hamilton, and I'm here to introduce the latest in football training equipment and sports technology. The world's most advanced football. This is 4-second football. Now quarterbacks can build an internal time clock inside their head, speed up their throw and release time, track their statistics and analytics, and get AI feedback all in one ball and smart app. It's really simple. Let me show you how to turn it on. It's as simple as you put our bracelet on your throwing arm and you wake up the bracelet by placing this arrow right on top of one of the sensors that we have inside the ball. Yes, this is a sensor embed smart football so that we can track your data and analytics. Then it's as simple as you hit this connect device button and you hit add device and then you hit connect. So we're going to go ahead and name this blue bracelet. You can name it anything you want. QB1. You can name it by the color of the bracelet or whatever. So we're going to name it blue. Now, it's as simple as you can change the settings by coming in here. You got two sounds. So you got that referee sound and you got the air horn sound. If the quarterback does not get the ball out of his hand in the amount of time that you set by the timer, you're going to hear whatever sound that you select. So the default is 4 seconds because in football, we train quarterbacks that they have 4 seconds to get rid of the ball. But if you want to speed up that time clock, you can set this to 3 seconds, 3.5, 2.5. You can set it at any time that you want from 1 to 10 seconds in half-second increments. So you could put it on 3, 3.5, whatever. So we're going to go with 4 because that's the standard. We got our referee sound. And then it's as simple as hitting the play button. Once the app loads, take a couple seconds. Now this is how simple it is. All you gotta do is grab the ball, and then you see the clock will start. And then as soon as you get it out of your hand, you see the clock is gonna stop. Now and it's an automatic reset. You don't have to press anything. But when I don't get it out, see what happens when I don't get the ball out of my hand in the 4 seconds, I hear that sound. That will internally build a clock inside of my head so that I know what 4 seconds is. And then I will then begin to process and play faster over time. So like I said, once again, it's as simple as every time the ball's in hand, the ball's out of hand. Now, there is another way. So this is how we track the stats. So there is a track stats version where we'll just hit the button in the top corner that says track stats. It's the same concept. So we have our settings and we'll hit confirm. And then here we'll just go ahead and hit the play button. So now the one difference is after every throw, so we'll get the ball in our hand. All right, we'll get it out. This pop-up comes up. So we can hit complete, touchdown, incomplete, interception, or run play. Run play gets rid of the data. So we'll go ahead and hit run play for this one. All right, so after you track your data, your analytics, it's the same thing. Automatic reset, you don't have to press anything. So let's go ahead and hit complete. And we can say if it was a short, medium, or long throw. So let's go ahead and say medium. All right. Now, for quarterbacks who train at home on their own and they're trying to get up a bunch of throws with their throwing net, you don't have to touch it after each throw. It also takes voice commands. So now on this play, we'll go ahead and get out of our hands. We'll say complete short. Boom. It automatically goes away. It's short. And so now what happens is after you've had multiple throws to aggregate some data, you can go to past plays. You go to whatever day of the week it is. You can go to a week or the month to see your data and analytics, and you can compare your dates and your data. But you hit confirm. Now we can aggregate all of that data. So you can see here we got all throws where we show the average throw time, completion percentage, touchdown to interceptions, and sacks. Then we can tell you what your data is for short throws, medium throws, long throws, throws under 2.5 seconds, and throws over 2.5 seconds. Now, let's say you're having a bad day. All right, so today we made a couple of throws on short throws. So it says 100%. So let's go back. All right, so we'll log another throw. We'll say incomplete, short. Go back to our past plays. And then it went ahead and took us down to 66%. So now if we're having a bad throwing session or a bad day at practice, all you got to do is go ahead and hit click here, this is our AI assistant. What happens is we will give you 3 tips and 3 drills on how to improve your data and analytics for that subset of data. So if you want to improve your short throws, look at the type of tips that the app will give you. Maintain a consistent grip on the ball, ensuring your fingers are spread evenly to provide control and stability during the throw. Focus on your footwork, use a balanced stance, utilize your hips, engage your core to generate torque, ensuring the shoulder follows through toward the target. So these are some tips or things that you may already know, but you may forget in the moment. So it really gives you some really good things to remember as you're getting ready for your training segment or practice. And then we'll even give you 3 drills to help make your short throws a lot better. Set up a series of cones or targets 5 to 10 yards away. Practice hitting each target with precision, using the 4-second football timer to challenge your speed without sacrificing accuracy. So look at the quality of these tips. Here's the best part about it. You hit it once. If you hit it again, it gives you completely different set of tips and drills. So we'll hit it one more time. So we'll take a few seconds here to allow it to generate, to give us our feedback. But it does not repeat the same tips and the same drills for at least 15 times that you press that button. So now you can see here, keep your elbow at 90-degree angle during the throw to enhance power and improve trajectory. Focus on your eyes, always look at your target. So you can see we got 3 different sets of tips and drills. So that's the value of 4-second football. That's what makes this a smart football, an advanced football. No longer do you just have to make throws and not know how you're doing for your session or for the day. Now you can make throws and you can track your improvement from day to day, and even in real time. If you see that you're doing a little bit less than you want to, knowing that certain quarterbacks at a certain level, they may be 70% complete, and they may average getting the ball out of their hand in 2.5 to 3 seconds. Now you can train yourself and build that same consistency by training to the standard with 4-second football. Here is the last part of focus with 4-second football. At the end of any training session, you can go to that day. You can see all your statistics for all throws, average throw time, completion percentage, touchdown to interception ratio, and how many sacks you took based on the timer that you set. You can see short throws, medium, long throws, throws under 2.5, throws over 2.5. And then you can export this data. So if you want to have some accountability, see how your performance was on any given day or week or month, and then compare, you can export it and you can get all of that same data plus each individual throw and the data for the throw. So if you want to see how many throws you made that day, like today we made 20 throws, and then we can see how many were short, medium, and long, and what our statistics were. You can track all of this data and see your improvements now from any given day to day, week to week, or month to month. So that is the power of 4-second football, real-time data for real-time improvements.